coming back. Did they know that? 8:07 in the morning. That's a look at your headlines. Now here's Mike.
All right, thank you, Sarah. Hey, we're privileged to have in the studio this morning One Direction. No, we're kidding, of course. It's the cast from Jersey Boys.
Yeah, you do.
The Broadway play Jersey Boys at the BJCC started last night, runs through the 15th. This is the cast. Now, introduce yourselves for the audience, if you could, please.
I'm Nick Cosgrove. I play Frankie Valli.
Okay.
I'm Brandon Andrus, and I play Nick Massey.
All right.
I'm Jason Kappas. I play Bob Gaudio.
And I'm Nicholas Martin. I play Tommy DeVito.
All right. Now, for people who aren't familiar with the Jersey Boys, it's a story about Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. These guys kind of sort of a rags to riches type story in terms of all those hit songs they hit. But I got to ask you guys, how much were you familiar with Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons music before you auditioned for this?
Luckily enough, although I'm young, I grew up listening to a lot of oldies. So Can't Take My Eyes Off You was the first Frankie Valli song that I've ever heard.
Right.
And getting to sing it every night is just amazing.
Well, and the music, it really does transcend generations. I was at a high school football game last Friday night. The Pelham High School Band, a local high school, they play a lot of the songs from Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. And, people just enjoy that type music. Just talk about the music.
I mean, it's really stood the test of time, we have people who come to the show who certainly were growing up while this music was hitting the charts, and they love it, but also the younger generations that come to see the show, they know all this music as well because it's been so pervasive in our culture. You hear it in movies and TV shows, commercials and stuff like that. So everybody knows this music, even if they don't know that they're Four Seasons songs,
Right.
And then they learn that when they come to see the show.
Why do you think people relate to the storyline in this play?
Well, because it's pretty simple, down to earth. What our audience is a lot of times is just the people that work hard hours and they enjoy seeing these guys rise to success because they were down there in the on the wrong side of the tracks in New Jersey, and it's the ultimate American story. You start off at the bottom and then you work your way up to the top, and that's what you always hope to be.
What I love about the show is that it's like a VH1 behind the scenes take
Right,
on what
right.
happened. It's on stage, and it's really an amazing story. It really is.
It was really cool. Now, Nick Cosgrove, you also you played Neil Sedaka, so he's really hitting our generation of music, Janice. But you also played a part of It's a Wonderful Life, did you not?
I did.
You
yeah.
did? That was you.
It was
Okay.
a reading of a new musical.
Okay,
yeah.
but which part did you play? George
was
Bailey?
Harry. No, I was
Harry
the
Bailey.
young-
So you can't do a Jimmy Stewart for
No.
us.
No, I can't.
Now, talk about the audience reception for this play when you guys are performing. What's that been like?
It's amazing. It's like we're rock stars essentially. I mean, we are. We're impersonating this amazing, the best pop group or the original boy band of this generation, and so it's just amazing just to have this incredible roar and people stand up in the middle of the show. We have this section where we do the big three. It's Sherry, Big Girls Don't Cry, and Walk Like a Man.
Okay.
And it's the way the story is written, the songs are performed. It just wants to make people jump out of their seats and just cheer and give us a standing ovation in the middle. It's awesome.
Great show. Tickets start out at $35 and on up, and again, it runs through the 15th at the BJCC. Check it out. All right, more with Good Day. When we return, stick around.